What's crackin'? I'm Gregor, and welcome to Shapes 2, the MAM series. So as you can tell, everything is different. Or maybe you couldn't tell, but there's a lot of trains, and they're clogged up right now because this is slow and it isn't giving them as much. But it's fine because it will eventually unclog itself. It just takes slowly filling up all the trains right now, so that's why it's kind of clogged right now. But I did this because basically it makes it so that everything on the track is there when I need it. Basically I just gave all the base stuff, so like I took all the base full shapes and I'm putting them on certain trains, and then all the base colors and are putting them on trains, so that all of the resources that I could possibly need will be on this train track, going just kind of in circles, so that I can use it whenever I need. And I color coded it so that they are like all the colors of the trains have correspond to the color that they are. And then the shapes ones, I think I gave red this shape, the little hexagons. I think I gave green the little flower, and then that must mean that blue gets blue gets the little wedge one. There's also, I also have pins that aren't being collected, but they're being made. Where are those being made? Ah, right here. I'm making full pins because those are also needed. Oh, looks like they're kind of already clogged up. I should release some of those, but I can't right now. I'll release you, and I'll release you when I can. This will eventually get full enough that this won't be a problem. Yeah, it should eventually not be a problem, I think. I'm hoping, because that's how I did this on my other one that I did, where it was just by myself. I think the reason they're clogged right now is because the trains aren't full, but it should theoretically unclog itself, and they should be spinning around consistently enough. Yeah, so now we're gonna start making the MAM, which I need to do this. I need to grab not that. I already used that. I need this. No, I don't need that. Not right now. I need this. Here we go. Okay, so this is our train merger, which takes all of those things that we need and merges them onto the train like we want. Yeah, we're gonna put it like right here, I think. Yep. Just like that. Oh, why did you... Yeah, I want it like that. Cool. Okay. So this is my train merger. It looks very complex right now. I know. It looks like it's a lot. It's not. So... These are the shapes. We want the colors first. Let me check. Let me make a MAM here. Whoa. Okay. So, this is where our MAM is. Well, this is the MAM that I built in my other one. We're gonna have to change it because this is not the same. Why is the same stuff? Oh yeah, this is the unstack and stack thing. I'm gonna start completely over, but this is just a reference for if I need help when I'm making it. But, what am I doing? What was I doing? Oh, right, the colors first. Okay, so the color check goes red, blue, green. So red, blue, green. So this is red, then green. Perfect. Just like that. Okay, so then all the colors should be coming in the correct... Oh. There we go. Okay, so the only colors we got in so far are blue and green, but they should be in the correct spots. So that's okay. So it's all okay. And we're just gonna get this in. Now we have to do the shapes. I don't know what I want the shapes to be. Because this is checking if it's equal to that. No. What am I checking for? What is going on here? I don't remember. I know the pins were last. I think that was it. But this is too many. Because this we don't need, so the pins will be last. I feel like it should just go by order of colors. So dang it. I added one too many because I don't need the fifth one. Because what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First one, second one, third one, fourth one. Yeah, I don't need this. I don't need that. Which means I don't need this. Which means I could potentially have condensed a little bit more, but it's fine. It's fine. It looks fine. It's fine. It's probably just fine. Okay, so what are we doing? We're doing the correct shape. We need, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. So the first one, this one, should be red because we want the red shape. Okay. The second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second one should be blue because we want the blue shape. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We want this one to be the green shape. And then this one should be the last one, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this one should be white for our pins. Perfect. So now, theoretically, it should be getting everything we need in the correct slots. Theoretically. Now, I did quick stop for these instead of not quick stop. So yeah, we're just gonna make sure that these trains are filled with all of the shapes and colors that they need. And then we can put them where they need to go. So that, yep, get those in there. Get those all up in there. Now, this needs to be modified because this is for the quadrant, the 4, just the 4, not the 6. So I need to modify that to be accurate for the 6, which is going to be a long time, but it'll be there and it'll be okay and everything will be fine. What am I doing? Okay, I need to focus. Okay, so this first video, we're gonna do the first part, which I think is this. Just this. Like, just this part, I think. But then we have to make sure that it's correct. Which is the hard part. Okay. So, time to... well, we actually need to do get our brain first. Because this is for the first layer. And we need the brain, which is this. are we separating this into the layers and stacked layers? Right, this is the stacked one. That's the non-stacked one. Okay, this is our random operator signal, which we're letting in for now, which is fine. Oh, okay, I need to decide what the top layer is going to be then, because this goes in here, this unstacks, this is the top layer? No, I need a full 4-layer shape. We're just going to use this one, because this one's clearly different on multiple shapes. Copy that code, paste that into there, toggle this on. Cool. Okay, so this then means that this is receiving the first top layer, that's receiving the second layer, that's receiving the third layer, that's receiving the fourth layer. Yeah, I basically already did this wire stuff, so I'm not going to redo it, but let me try to simply explain what I'm doing here. This is the random operator signal that we are receiving, which is this milestone shape right here. This shape is what this operator signal is receiving. Once we complete that milestone, it will automatically randomize to a different shape, and then this operator signal will then receive that, whatever that new milestone shape is. We can then take that signal and do multiple different things with it, like what I'm doing right now, but I put in my own shape because I want to understand more of the layers rather than just the one layer thing here. So yeah, this button is basically just saying, don't use this shape, use this shape that I give you. And then we're taking that signal of this shape, we are then unstacking it to then be, this is what the first layer is, and then it gives you the other 3 layers, and then we unstack it again, gives you the second layer and the other 3 and 4 layers, and then we unstack it again and it gives you the 3rd layer and the 4th layer. So that's what we're doing there. We're basically just unstacking it and then sending it to separate layers, because we want to make machines that do each layer individually, because you kind of got to do it piece by piece rather than the entire shape, is what this MAM is basically being. And then yeah, this is just me restacking them, because keeping the I'll explain why I'm stacking these again. I'm pretty sure it's because right here somewhere, where is that? I think it's on part of these. I'm basically restacking them to check another thing, but I can, whatever, I'll explain that later. So the first layer we want to be is gonna be, what color do I want the first layer to be? What color is the first layer? I don't know what one receives the first layer, so I don't. Green? Green. No. Because this is where blue goes, and that's where white goes. And then up here, green and red. So I think red is the first one that we want to do. Red should be the first layer. Yeah, red should be the first layer. So we're gonna make this into what is our code? We want it to be I guess it should be, what's the code thing for that? H. Okay, so it should be H, red, H red, H red, H red, H red, H red. Okay, so a hexagon red is that one, and then this one is our second one, which should be, well, no, wait, because that's, wait, no, yeah, this is our first layer. And this is our second layer. I'm going to be changing this anyway, so it doesn't really matter which layer is what. So I'm just going to go that this is red, and then this is green. So this one shall be HG, 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 whoop, HG. Copy that whole thing, please. I said the whole thing. Copy, paste, boom. Okay, so that one's that. Then this one's going to be the white or the blue. I guess it could be the white. I kind of wanted the blue to be last. Yeah, we'll do the blue last. HB, HB, HB. HB, HB, HB. Blue. And then the white. Well, no, I want the white to be last. H, A, there we go. Then this one should be the blue. HB, 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 HB. Okay, cool. So those are receiving those signals. So then this is white stacked on top of blue, which I'm basically just going to do white stacked on top of blue. Or no, blue stacked on top of white. That's what I meant to say was blue stacked on top of white, but, you know, I said the other one. And then this is red stacked on top of green. So green stacked on, stacked underneath red. There. Red stacked on top of green. Cool. So now those are the signals that I'm making. And I'm producing these. So now I need to take, we're going to take part of this. We're going to take the first layer, which is the red. Wait, how does it go? It goes red, blue, green, not red. Here, hold on. This should be green. Here, I want to copy this one. Copy this one. Paste it on this one. And then this one should be HB, 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 HB. There we go. And then this should be green stacked on top of white. So I gotta change all of those B's to G's. This is just how the code for shapes works. It's not that complicated when you understand it, but what is this one? This is blue stacked underneath green. Blue, 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 blue. Oh, I accidentally took a screenshot. That's fine, whatever. Okay. There we go. That's what I want. So that's the code for the layers, is what we're taking. And we're gonna Control X this, and we're gonna move this down here. We're gonna move it wherever we want to move it. Okay, so now I need to take this, which is our little initiator thing. And then this is, we're gonna say layer 1. So we want to give it the signal of red. Which is technically what that one is getting. Yeah, it's getting red. Okay, cool. So now we're taking this layer of red, and now we need to figure out what it wants. So this is splitting it into 4 when I actually need to split it into 3. How do I do that? I just would rotate it more, wouldn't I? I guess. Let me see if I can. Here, Control X. You can go like that. And then instead of this, we then duplicate these two and take those down there. Oh, I need my wires. Wires. Okay, so then this wire goes into each piece, and then we want it to rotate. Rotate. Where's the rotator? Simulated buildings. Here we go. Rotator. So rotate that one once, rotate that one twice, rotate that one 3 times, rotate that one 4 times, rotate that one 5 times. Like that. So then we get each of the 6 pieces. Each of the said 6 pieces, which should be correct, although technically they look the same. If I were to change... Let's change it to this. Can I copy this code? And I want to paste you into here. Okay, so now it's splitting them up like that. I don't care about the crystal right now. That can be whatever. See, so now it's detecting all of the individual ones. Can I make an individual one just for because I want to? We're just going to do HB, HR, H, G, H, white, H, yellow, H, magenta, I think. Yeah, we get a little rainbow one like that. And then you can see that it's detecting each one. So like this one is detecting... Oh. Why is it doing it that way? Oh, it's going counterclockwise? Why would it go counterclockwise? Whatever. Okay. So yeah, this is quadrant 1, that's quadrant 2, that's quadrant 3, quadrant 4, quadrant 5. Yeah. So that's receiving all the correct information. So now this... We need the first part to choose the shape of what... Oh, hey, look! Look at that! Our train's filling up with all the correct things. So now we can actually use them. Oh, actually, since I don't need the last one, I'm going to delete that on them. And now they're going to have to refill all their things, but that's fine. That's okay. They can do that. Yep, get your things in. You got your colors. You got your colors. You got your colors. And you have your colors. Cool. And then get those colors. Get those shapes. Oh. The shapes are a little bit less, but that's okay. That's fine. We'll let them fill up on their shapes. They got the colors fully and not the shapes. I'm being distracted. I'm very distracted. Okay, back to this. So, I will post the person who made this. I followed a tutorial for the who made this one. I think his name was Nautilus, not Nautilus, whatever his name is. It'll be in the description. Or I'll, yeah, it'll be there. He made this. I'm gonna base what I'm making off, basically off of his tutorial that I followed. So, yeah, except for I'm gonna make it for the hexagons instead of the squares. So it'll be slightly different. And I also did have to modify part of it because I think his was a little bit older, and so I had to change some stuff because the game updated and added new things, and you know how it does. Okay. So we're taking this piece. We're taking... Actually, wait a second. The reason that this one works is because you have 4 coming in. You can just say, take one out, take one out, take one out, take one out. Why? Because now I need 6, not 4. But I can't do that if there's 4 here, and I do it the same way that he did it, or that this machine does it. Okay, yeah, so basically, I feel like I need to hook this up to something to show you guys what I mean. But, okay, let me just... We're gonna move this. We're going to move this. Control X. Wait for it. It's coming. There we go. Okay. Put it like there. And there it is. Okay, that was glitchy, but it's fine. It's whatever. Okay, so I need to copy this part. Copy. I'm gonna put this here just for the red. Just because I want to do just the red. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need 5. So like that. Like that. Like so. Okay. So if I is the red. Oh, looks like they're all filled. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to connect this. And the red should be the only one that comes over here. So yeah, blue's gonna go down there and do its weird thing. And it's gonna come back around. And red should be the only one that offloads all of the stuff onto here. Just like that. Cool. And then red will go collect more stuff. Okay, so if I'm correct, if I were to do that, it would not work. Why? Because I need 6. So that's the coming of that one. Yeah. Okay, so what am I trying to do here? And can I do it with 6? Don't know. Guess we'll find out. If none of those are coming through, then it doesn't work. Great. Cool. The problem is I need 6 here. I need 6 inputs from here, I think, if I'm doing it this way. Okay, let's forget that we're doing it that way, right? Let's try and figure out how to do it this way, because it's a new way. We're gonna figure it out. If I do that, right? If I do that, and we copy this kind of a thing, right? No. Because you want consistent production on that level, right? Well, because if you get that, whoa, it takes in 1 belt, and then, oh, it kind of can make 4 because it's just making 1. So maybe it doesn't matter? Except for no, because we want to make full on the full 12 with just the 1, but 1 can only split into 4 efficiently. And so if I were to separate that into, because if I needed 6, then there'd only be 2 outputs, but then we couldn't get the full production that we would want. Okay, let's see. This thing's work in 4s, and this is working in 6s, which is not really what I want. But if I were to double up them, would that work? Because then I'd have 24, and then I could do 3 on each. No. Well, maybe. That might work. Okay. That could work. It could work. That actually... Wait, no, that could work. Okay, hold on. I got it. I got it. I know what I'm doing. Okay. So if I... Wait. They're not gonna unload it there. Here, we'll just extend these on the end after the pin. Ah, but now I have to actually, wait. No, hold on. Might be efficient. Because the pin goes there. If we put this here. Here, hold on. I got an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna add hexagons to this second one. This one can get that. And then this one can go here. And then this one can go... Wait, how do I make a... I actually think it'd be better if we did like that. And then, well, not the color. I want that. And then this can go over there. Yeah? Yeah. I think this might work. Now I just have to add more shapes on the end. Just enough. Okay. So that should work. Probably. I'm thinking. Theoretically. Theoretically. Okay. And keep going. Okay. And keep going. Okay. So yeah, then there's just duplicates of that, right? Yeah. Which is fine and should work, I think. Okay, so let me think here. If we're doing that, then we wouldn't really need those. Or the last section, at least. So we could just say that that last section would be like trash or something. Or, well, I could do... I'm thinking... I'm thinking... So... if I did this sort of a thing, but we're doing it here, and then we want this to be like that. So that comes on, we detect if it's what we want for each side. Right? Right. Why do I have to identify this thing here? I don't know. Let me hook up the signal. How do I hook that up? I hooked it up all the way over from here. From like that. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay. So this isn't being... No, that's being painted yellow because that is what it should be, right? Because we're going... First one's blue, next one's magenta, and then the next one's yellow. Okay, so this one's kind of already working. Did I talk that entire time? I don't know if I did. Okay. I'm like trying to see what I can take from this one and then modify it. I guess I could just make my own, but that would take way longer. And so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, but I was gonna try and explain stuff to you guys. Whatever, let me know if you guys want me to explain it more, because I can. But I don't want to make videos on that if people aren't going to watch it. And so I'm just going to try and copy what I'm doing. If you want an actual tutorial, go to that guy's channel. He's explaining all this stuff. Then I don't have to explain it to you. You can go watch his videos, because he explains it all. It's like it's simple understanding, but the code for it is different. So technically, this is doing what I want, except for the fact that that is not what that should be, because it's a hexagon, not a quadrant thing. Okay, so it's producing the correct color, and it's knowing that it's the correct shape. So that's good. So if we check this, and then we I don't know, we produce this, but instead of checking for the original ones, we then rotate it 3, 4, 5 times. 3, 4, 5 times. Let me get the rotatey. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, like that. And then since these are all similar, I'm just gonna make them all similar. Because I want to, and you can't tell me what to do. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Which means I'm changing this. Like that. And then this. Like that. Wait. What's the... How's it knowing what the color is? Oh, because I'm detecting that there. Yeah, okay. So that can be 5. Cool. Oh, wait. I'm gonna need the color to be at a different place. Here, if I duplicate the color here, and then I do... Oh, how am I gonna detect that? Here we go. We need this. There we go. Yeah, it's not checking for the right one. Where do I change that? Oh, in each thing? Okay, well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Blue, magenta, purple, white, green, red. Cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here, we're just gonna boop, 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 boop. Like that. Now that layer is checking for green, that one's checking for red, this one's checking for white. Cool. And that efficiently does that. Okay, so that can take this. I like that. This is good. This is good. This is going well. This is going great for now. So now we take, what is this? We take this. I want this to be up here. Like that. So you come in like this, which means green shouldn't be here. Can I? I'm gonna disconnect green and the others. I can't. Wow, great, cool, love that. Okay, we're just gonna make a different place where green drops off. Because if this is how tall I think it's gonna be, that means green can come out here instead of here. And that means blue should come out here instead of there. I think. Okay, so then if we go around like this, if we take this, and then we want it to receive, well, no. How's it gonna receive the signal from all the way over there? Do I just, I don't like that. Okay, what if I do this? This is then saying none of that, none of that, none of that. Yeah. Wait, why is the top one? Oh, I didn't change the top one. Dang it, I got distracted. I want them all to be similar, I know. It doesn't really need to be, because if it works, then I don't need to change it so that it's that way, but I would like it to be, so I'm just doing it this way because I can. Don't comment on it. Okay, that should work. Okay, so this little section is checking for the like these. This is checking for one of the things, this is checking for one of the things, that's checking for one of the things. It's checking for, I'm pretty sure, this one. Yeah, because this is the first one, so it'd be checking for the blue. This one would be checking for the magenta side. That one would be checking for the yellow. Like right here. Blue, magenta, yellow section. And then this is checking for white, green, red. So, white, green, red, there. So then this is correct in that it's checking for the correct thing. Now it's not getting the correct thing because it doesn't have a signal coming in yet. What if I just did it on this? Like, what if I just did like that or something? No, we're not doing that. We're gonna do the individual ones. Like that. Because it looks nicer. And I can do stuff in this. Though, since this is checking for 4, these can actually go into the trash, I think. I mean, I don't really want to waste shapes, but if it works, I can do it. If we take the signal from here, we want the normal signal, which is being transferred from here. I mean, I did that because it was necessary, but I don't really think it's necessary to do it. We can just shrink that. Okay. So then this can go away, and this can go here. Okay. And then this can go up here, which can then go around here, like that. And then this can control copy, go here. And then obviously we need to get the rest of the signal. It goes in from this angle, but actually no, yeah, that's more efficient if we do it like that, because then I don't need to do that. We can just do this, and I don't really think we need to add anything here, really. I don't think we need to. And then this can just go around like this, and this can go around like this, and this can go around like this. Cool. So that sends the signal there to that layer. Now, I didn't mean to do that. I need to add more things here. 5. And then this is 4, and then this is 1, 2, 3. Right? Yeah. Get that out. Copy this. Yeah, go like that. And then this, I don't really think we need to do anything here. We can just send that over. Red rover, send that right over. And we can just basically copy this and then just paste it here and here and here. And then that should efficiently get it over there. I mean, not necessarily efficiently, but it'll get it over there. Whether it's efficient or not is, you know, a question, but like that, just like so. Cool. That's what we wanted. This is what we wanted. I don't really need the color thing right now, because I don't, but I have it. So let's check if this is, this is gonna be the last thing we're gonna check, and then I'm gonna try and actually, wait, I need to fix this too. So yeah, basically this, each layer, like this layer, is checking for one of the tiny specks. It's checking for this. It's checking for the red, the blue part, the magenta part, the yellow part, the white part, the green part, the red part, which is each little tiny spot. And then since this one's checking for the bottom one, or the blue one, it's saying, yep, it's a hexagon, because we're identifying it's a hexagon here. And then we're saying that, oh yes, if these are hexagons, then send it over. And then this is saying that it's not a hexagon, so it's not sending anything over. Same for all the other things, and then same for the same layers. Each of the layers is just checking for the shape that we need. And if it is the shape, send it over, which it is doing. So that is accurate. And then also the colors, I'm basically just sending all the colors down this layer so that it can color each quadrant if need be. But each layer is basically just checking, is it blue? Oh yeah, this one is blue, so color it blue. But if it's not, just bypass all the other ones. And if it's magenta, yep, it's magenta, color magenta. These ones are colored white. These ones, or no, these ones are colored yellow. These ones are not being colored white because why? Oh, because this, I was copying the bottom part. Why did, what? How did that happen? Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay, green, please. Color green. Color white. Color cyan. Right? Yeah. Color magenta. And this is color yellow. Okay, and then these aren't checking because I copied them from a previous thing. So get rid of those four and copy these four. Actually, I didn't do the green either. There we go. Why is that one saying that that's green? Huh? Wait, what? And that one's saying it's white? Oh, because... God. Don't copy things, guys. Then you have to go through the entire thing and modify it so that it's correct. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Now that should be correct. That whole thing is red. That whole thing is green. That whole thing is white. Okay, there we go. Now that should be correct. Because they were doing different things. So now they should be going the correct color, and they're red. And okay, now this is the problem. This, we need to figure out how to make the correct quadrant that we want. Since this is the blue one, this is the top right. We are technically making them, but we're also not. Okay, we're going to... Yikes. Okay, so this rotates those two. Then that separates those two, and that makes the correct one? Right? Yeah. So that one makes the correct one, and then this one rotates it, and so then this one needs to be separated again. And that one rotates it as well. So then... Yikes. Control X. Move it forward. If we take these, we can take these, and those can go like normal, but these have to be swapped again, which we can't do efficiently. What if Okay, no, we're gonna get rid of this whole section because this is not doing what we want it to do. Okay, so then you're saying we take this in, we split it into two, right? This can, wait, why is that one going over there? Oh yeah, that one's going over to that one, and it splits off into two. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So this, I need to build a trash or something. Trash. Okay. So this is Control X here. Okay. So then we can combine those, because if we, yeah, okay. So this, swap that, swap this, swap that, swap this, swap that. And then, oh, I don't know why we're doing that there, because we can do that right there, and that works efficiently. And then this can jump over here. And then this needs to rotate the other way. Okay. And then this, that rotates that way. And then this jumps over. And in here. And then you can merge like that. How does that work? Oh. No, this needs to be a 180. No. That needs to be a counterclockwise one. There we go. Ah! Okay. So then, whoa! That one's 180. This one rotates 180. Oh! This is going to be difficult. How about I do this? What if I do this? I make that. We make it longer. And we copy this little part. Because everybody wants that part. We want this part. Copy that part. Paste this part right here. Okay. Delete that right there. This goes here. Okay. Then we have more space, sort of. Ish. I mean, we have more space long ways, so this can be efficient. Ish. So like that. So then this is normal, and this has to be rotated. Oh wait. This should be rotated here and then go up to here. This should be rotated 180 and then go up to there. And this needs to be rotated counterclockwise. This way twice. And then you can join there. And then if we make a little trash can here. Make a little trash can there. See if it makes all the correct ones. Yeah, it does. It do. it do be making the correct ones. Okay. So then this can go like that. And then, how does this, this can go, oh. E. And this can go down like that, and then all the way over there. Okay, so then this needs to be in all of the little sections. So do it kind of, no, Control undo that. I didn't mean to exit, I meant to copy it. Cause that, yeah. Okay, just like that. And then this one, oh, this one actually should all collect up like here, like this. And then they go out like that. Okay. Out like that, just like that. Just like that. It should be so. And then we take that part that we copied, we take this part that we copied here, and we, hold on, no, Control undo that. Okay, we take this part that we did here, we Control copy this, and then we say go here. This isn't, yeah, this isn't small enough to do for the one section. And then this we can separate it from here, so like that. So this can go, whoa, hold on, undo that. This can go here, like that. So this can go up here, and then jump across here to go in like that. And then this belt can go up like this, and this belt can just come down like this. Down like that, I think. Right? Yeah. Okay, so now we need to put a trash can here, just because. And we're gonna see if it produces it consistently, the shape that we need, which is what it should do. Is it doing it? I think it's doing it. I think it does it. I think we're good. Cool. So that will then continuously reproduce what we want it to, which means that I can take the entire bottom part and I can copy it, and then we can just paste it and paste it for the other layers, and then that will get us what we need. It will get us what we need and produce exactly what we want. Alright. So that's cool. I now shall make that for this. The only question is that the rotating is different for each little section, so this won't be the same. It'll be different for each thing. I guess I can copy it though. Here, we'll copy it and then we'll modify it based off of what each little one needs. And then that will be the end of, we'll do the rotation stuff because this is rotating it the incorrect way. So What's the correct one? I don't know. What is this one? This is the magenta one. It should be the one right next to the blue, so it should be this one. This one is the one we want. And we're just gonna trash the ones like this. We're just gonna trash all those. And then we're going to continuously trash them until we get what we want. Okay, so this one is the correct one. So then this should be, what should it be? It should be, I don't know. I don't know. Why isn't this one going? Let me just, here. Okay, so that one should be rotated this way, like that. See, watch. Boom. That one is now rotated the correct way. So then those two are correct. And this one is completely incorrect. It should be 1, 2? That way. It should be 1, 2 this. Can't do 180, so either way it's 2 rotations. So this is 1, 2, correct. Which means this needs to go back again. But even that one's not right. This is confusing. Okay, yeah, you know what? I will stop that here because this is kind of, it's been a long video since then, and I can just rotate them. Basically, what I'm gonna, so like what I did with this is I'll modify it so that they all 4 of the, well, technically 6, 1, 2, whatever. All 6 of those come out to be the same direction, basically. The same quadrant, at least, is what I'll do with these 5. And then this will just be the same when I come back in the next video, because, yeah, you don't really want to see me go through all the rotation. It'll happen. I'll modify it so that I'll get the correct rotation for each of the things, but that takes way too long, and I don't want to make you guys watch that. So, yeah, but that's what we kind of have so far, is that we will check each little quadrant of the 6 and what shape it needs, and then what color it needs to be, and then we'll make that into 4 like this, like we did for each one. And then we'll get to the next part in the video, which will be stacking stuff, which shouldn't be too much because I kind of already have it set up here, and so I don't really feel like I'm gonna have to do too much other than just stack. I mean, I guess there are 6 instead of 2, but you know, it'll be similar. Anyway, if you got to this far in the video, thanks. I know it was a long video, and I don't know how entertaining it was for you guys. It was fun for me because it's gonna be really cool once we do make it, and it'll just automatically make whatever shape we want, which obviously it kind of is right now. It's getting there. It's getting there, but it will be really cool once it's finished. So yeah. Thanks for watching the video. Please, if you liked this video, like the video. I don't ever say that, but I said it this time. And yeah. That's it. Bye!